Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sutton United Career Mode series here on FIFA 23. I'm DFG and we are back once again with Mark Bentley's side as we head into the last few games of the season. We are definitely in the home stretch, but Milsom is going to make his way to Derry City as that transfer has now been completed, but he won't make his way there until the summer. Our first match of the day is against Crawley Town. We are 11th, 4 points behind the playoff spots, and Crawley are at the bottom of the table. Another team at the bottom of the table. In our last game, we played Harrogate Town and lost to them, but we play another team at the bottom again here today. Last time we faced Crawley Town was that incredible comeback for us when we won 4-3 after being down 3-1. So they're not an easy team to beat. In terms of the team or the players that I'm a little bit worried about, Balagizi and Nadesen are two players that I do remember giving us some issues. In terms of our team, pretty much the same, though Buteman has come off. Gambin goes on the right, and Lovett goes into that attacking midfield position. Crawley Town versus Sutton United, two teams at opposite ends of the table. Last time these two teams met, it was an incredible 7-goal thriller. Let's see what we get today. Coming up in a quarter of an hour mark here. It's been a pretty scrappy first half, kind of tackles in the middle of the park. Neither team really making a break for it. But here come Crawley. Here's Nadesen. Balagizi makes his way to Jinx. He is a strike and Rose gets down. Easy save in the end. Another 15 minutes have passed here without a chance, but Crawley are on the attack again. Balagizi. He gets it to Apaya. Back to Balagizi. Scramble in the box. Nadesen. Eastman tries to come away, but Nadesen gets it back. Nadesen. Apaya! Good save by Rose. Straight at him. Not the most difficult of saves to make, but he does make it. And here comes the corner. Hessenthaler will be the one who takes it. Well, Lynch is there, and that's a good save. By far the most difficult save Rose had to make today. It's Lynch who gets up and wins the header. He's just not goal side of him. It's a good save by Rose in the end. Another corner. It's another really good ball. Eastwood's there. Frenzelet is the one that comes across, and Nadesen is the one who gets the volley, but he hits it off the post. They're kept out. Nothing in this first half so far from Sutton United. It's all been Crawley Town. And they're coming forward again here. Maybe to get a goal right before the half. Balagizi. John gets a foot in and keeps it in. Balagizi wins it back. And in the end, it comes to nothing. A very, very tentative first half from both teams. Sutton really did nothing in that first half. Crawley had the far better chances but couldn't put anything away. At halftime, it's Crawley Town 0, Sutton United 0. Here comes the second half. Crawley Town will feel a little bit hard done by having been the far better team in the first half. But there's 45 more minutes to go here in this second half. Can we find a winner from either of these two teams? Rose rolls it out, and now Sutton, they've got a little bit of a foothold on the ball over the last few minutes. Little dink forward there from Smith. It's beautiful, and Wilson is there to finish. A lovely little dink over the top, right into Wilson's path. And Wilson puts the ball in the net to give Sutton United the lead. They really got a stronghold in the second half. They didn't really make anything so far. This is the first real chance they've had. But it's a really good ball by Smith. Wilson's finish is excellent as well, even with the defender breathing down his neck. Mark Bentley is delighted because that could be the goal that gives them the 3 points. Here's Sutton. Gambin has gotten the ball back there, and it's right at Balcombe. Could have been a second for Sutton. it's Kizzy. Barden. Sutton been better in the second half for sure. Gambin here again. Smith. Smith has a go! And it's another easy save for Balcom. Ball goes forward. Headed away. Gambin gets it away from Jinx. And here's Kizzy now. Trying to run forward. That's a good tackle there from Apoya. And now it's Ote down this right hand side, headed away. Ote gets it back in, and there's a chance, and that's an excellent save from Rose. A wonderful save. Here comes the corner. Francelesen, it's saved by Rose again. He's on form today, the Sutton United goalkeeper. Balagizi back to Apoya. Still Apoya. Telford. Here's a strike, another great save from Rose. Coming up in these last few minutes. Desperately trying to find the net, but Rose has kept them out all game. Here comes the corner. Ball comes in. And it looks like Sutton United have gotten away with this one now. It's Gonzalez coming down as the goalkeeper ran back. And now they have a chance. Balagizi, John does well, battling it away. And now Sutton have the ball. They're probably just going to try and keep it. They're not going to rush forward like Gonzalez did there. His youth showing there, coming from the academy. Gonzalez wanted to capitalise on the goalkeeper being up for the corner, but couldn't do so. And there is the final whistle. A game of two halves between these two sides as Crawley dominated the first half, but Sutton was able to get the goal to put them ahead. And really, it was Jack Rose, the goalkeeper, who was able to keep Sutton United ahead in the second half. And at the end of 90 minutes and the full-time score, it's Crawley Town 0, Sutton United 1. Nice to get back on track again after losing to Harrogate Town in the last video, and especially against a team at the bottom. We had a good game against them the first time we played them. This time was a little bit more straightforward, but it was a difficult game. With that win, we are now 1 point behind Doncaster, who are in 7th in the playoffs, and we face Crewe Alexandra away today. They're 8 points behind us, 16th in the table. When we faced them before, we beat them 2-0. I believe they were the first win in the save. They're the first win we got in the save, so nice to see if we can get another win here. They do have a good few players that you might want to worry about. Baker, Richardson, and Chris Long have 15 goals between them. In terms of our squad, we do the exact same thing here again. No changes after the 1-0 win against Crawley. And here we go. Crewe Alexandra versus Sutton United. Two teams here who have faced each other before, which Sutton United came out on top with us coming up to the last 5 to 6 games of the league season. Both teams will want to get the 3 points here today. And maybe Crewe could make a push forward for the playoffs as Sutton get an early chance, but Crewe get away with this. Some good attacking football here early. Sutton went forward and had a chance, but the keeper was right out. And now it's a chance here for Crewe. That was long with a strike from distance, and Rose dives to his left and holds on to it. A very good save by Rose. And now it's Sutton United coming forward. Here's Eastman. He gives it to Gambin out on this right hand side. He's rushed into the box here. Gambin, he finds it in the middle, and the ball has ended up in the net. Gambin is going to claim it here. I was sure Wilson was the goal scorer. Great ball through by Eastman to release Gambin, but he's going to claim this goal. He does get the ball here, and it's a good pass into the box. That looks like it's Wilson's goal, because he's the one he's trying to pick out. Oh no, it's a defender. 1-0 Sutton. Good play by Sutton, a counter-attack to get the first goal. And Here come Crewe back to try and get the game level. Good Life does a good tackle. And now Sutton are on the counter attack. Great ball by, I think that was Lovett here. Gambin through, and this time he does get the goal. That's going to give Sutton United a 2-0 lead. Lovett gives that ball to Gambin. Last time he tried to play creator. This time he's the scorer. And on that left foot of his, he's not going to miss in that kind of situation. Crewe haven't had many chances here in the first half other than a long strike from Long, but Tremoni's here. Good ball down in there. And he clears away, but there is a half-time whistle. Crewe have been outclassed here in this first half. 2 good chances for Sutton United that ended up with Sutton United scoring 2. At half-time, it's Crewe Alexandra 0, Sutton United 2. Here we go, the second half comes here with 45 minutes left to play. Sutton United have 2 goals to Crewe Alexandra's none. Let's see what this 45 minutes brings us. Not much happening in this first half. First 15 minutes, Crewe kind of had a decent bit of pressure on Sutton, but they're coming forward here with Smith. He's driving forward still, and there's the finish. 3-0, and that's surely the end for Crewe here today, as Alistair Smith will probably be delighted with that goal. And it's 3-0. Gets the ball in the middle, and Crewe are just all over the place. He just strolls right into the middle of the box, and the goalkeeper tries to come out and block him, but it's a glorious finish from Smith. 3-0, and that's surely game over now. Sambu. Long. Good tackle by Good Life there. Eastman. Now it's Randall. Sutton United, they've been good in the counter-attack all day. It's Thomas down this left-hand side. The sub makes a great ball into Kizzy! And that's a good save by the goalkeeper to make sure it's not anymore. Ball goes in from Eastman. It's cleared away. And comes back into the middle here, eventually making his way to the youngster Gonsalves! And it's a great save from the goalkeeper again. Sutton really giving Crewe a hard time here. Could have been 4 or 5, but this one's saved. Absolute domination by Sutton United here today. Crewe really haven't done much in the second half, or anything really. We could have been on 4, 5, maybe even 6 goals for Sutton today. The goalkeeper has been able to keep it somewhat reasonable. It's Thomas with a strike and another save from the goalkeeper, and he is screaming at his defenders. And here comes the corner. Gonsalves is the man to put it in, and Thomas is the man who scores. Crewe have been utterly outclassed here today, and Kwam Thomas will score his 5th in the league this season. It's a really good ball from the youngster. Gonsalves picks it out, and Thomas just attacks it. And just gets up higher than everyone else. Keeper can't react quick enough. The defender needs to do better on the post, but he doesn't. And Bentley is absolutely delighted with the response from his team over the last few games. Sutton United fans have travelled here, and they're extremely happy. This could be more. It's Neufeld who delivers it in. Gonsalves was arriving, but Okonkwo is able to catch it. He really is the only player on Crewe that's done well today. And that's found its way to Randall, and he nearly scored. He had a pot shot there from about 40 yards. I want to talk about just being outclassed. They really have been. There's more chances here. Gonsalves! It's gone wide, and the referee has blown his whistle for the full time. And boos rain down on this Crewe Alexandra side, who have been utterly demolished here today. Bentley is happy with his win. Sutton United showing their class here today. Smith, one of the scorers, of course, who really kind of sealed the victory for them. At the end of 90 minutes, it's Crewe Alexandra 0, Sutton United 4. Probably our best performance of the season. Clean sheet, 4 goals, 4 different scores. Can't really be disappointed with that. As we move on, we are now still only a point behind Doncaster, as they also have a game in hand as well. So could be a little bit difficult to get into that playoff spot. We do face Carlisle. They're 14th. So last time we faced them, they were significantly lower on the table. So they've had a pretty decent run over the last while. But it was a long time ago. It was the first game of the season we faced them. And we also faced them in the cup where we beat them 4-2. But we did face them in our first league game of the season. Omari Patrick is a player that we're going to have to look out for. And also, Jordan Gibson, because he's going to make his way to Sutton United during the summer. No changes in terms of our side also. Here we go. Sutton United versus Carlisle United. Sutton United just outside the playoff spots. And will want to get a win here today to possibly make their way into them. Big game for Jordan Gibson here, the midfielder for Carlisle. He's going to make his way to Sutton United during the summer, having already agreed a deal. So he'll want to impress his future employers here today. It's going to be Carlisle who could get an early shot. There is Gibson, and it's Stretton with the strike and a great save from Rose in the end. An early chance. Carlisle have looked the brighter early. Here's Dickinson. Out to back in this right hand side. Trying to get the ball in. Eventually gets it there, and strike just couldn't find the target from Dickinson. It's just over the bar. Rose probably had it covered though. There's Good Life. Tried to give it to outside, but eventually does make it to Randall after Eastman picks up the loose ball. And he gives it back to Eastman. He's got a chance here! And top bins from Captain Fantastic here for Sutton United. As they go 1-0 up. With an absolutely super strike from Craig Eastman. Ball just finds his way to Eastman again. And it's a superb finish with the right foot. Right into the top corner. Keeper can do nothing about that. 1-0 Sutton United, and they're in fantastic form. Sutton United coming forward here again. Wilson to Smith, but it eventually finds its way to Guy after a block there. So now Carlisle can maybe counter-attack. Patrick, here's Gibson. Out to Armour. Good Life is out there. Can't bring him down. Good ball in. It's Gibson! And wouldn't you just know it, the man who's going to join Sutton United in the summer is the man that gives Carlisle the equaliser here. Good Life is out there and he just can't get the ball in his tackle. It's a great ball to Gibson, and you can't say that Gibson doesn't take it with a certain aplomb here. Really, Rose, you would expect him to try and do, but that's hit with such velocity that he can't save it. It's 1-1. Here come Carlisle again. They've been pretty good today. Kizzy's there. Back gets around him again, and this time it gets to Stretton, and they're 2-1 up here right before half time. This is a different Carlisle team from when they faced them before. It's a good ball into Stretton, and it's a really good finish as well on the volley from Stretton. And Carlisle have gotten 2 goals that they've needed. And there goes the halftime whistle. Went down early, Carlisle, but they've done well to come back here. And this is a different side from when they faced before. And at halftime, it's Sutton United 1, Carlisle United 2. Really good game here. Here comes the second half. 45 minutes to see if Sutton United can come back. They've already had a win and a draw against Carlisle this year. Maybe these two teams are really going to share the series of fixtures this year between these two teams. Let's see what the second 45 minutes can bring. Love it's done well there. Really well, and that should have been the equaliser for Sutton. Bentley trying to help his side there after the miss. Ball goes in from Guy. It's cleared away. Now Kizzy's going to rush away here. That's a really good ball from Wilson. He's out very wide. There's no one here to help him. He's going to have to do it himself. And the keeper catches it. Danger gone. Here comes Sutton again. They're really trying to get this goal that they really should have already gotten. It's Beautyman, and it's a save again from the goalkeeper. Beautyman's come on here, and he's got a chance to get a goal. A strike up high. Keeper gets his hand to it. Good save. In the middle here as Carlisle come forward again. They could really finish this game now. It's Stretton. Good turn. Gibson. Lovely little flick to Patrick. And he has a strike, and it goes to Rose, and he saves it. Dickinson goes in. It's headed away. Corner here for Carlisle. This could really end it now. Dickinson's the man who's going to put it in, and Randall heads it away. Can Sutton United get the equaliser here late? Ball comes forward. It's cleared away by Moxon. And Carlisle will come out victors after a difficult second half, having to withstand a full 45 minutes of pressure from Sutton United, but they were able to do it and get the win. A very, very good second half from Sutton, but they just couldn't find the net. And at the full-time whistle, it's Sutton United 1, Carlisle United 2. 3 games there that we could have got 9 points out of, but I think Carlisle United were always going to come into this game with a chip on their shoulder. We beat them in the FA Cup and beat them handily too. And yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't win the game, but Jordan Gibson, he looked good anytime he was on the ball, so that's a good sign for us. Seems like, as I mentioned throughout the game, that he will be making his way to the VBS Community Stadium during the summer. There's not really much to say other than we were really good throughout the 3 games. I think we're kind of over that slump that we were having in previous videos. So I know we lost to Harrogate Town last time, but we've been better over the last 2 videos than we had previously. We were in really bad form kind of for a good while before that. So for us to get 6 points here out of these 3 games, I'll take it. But still some time to go here, and a few games left here as we come to the end of the season. We have 5 games left, 2 points off Doncaster, who also have a game in hand. So a lot of big games coming up over the next few videos, with only 2 videos left for the season. Let's see if we can sneak into a playoff spot. But that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank each and every one of you here for watching. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And we'll see you guys in the next one as we wind down our season. See you guys.